Hi guys, today we are making moi. I have my washed beans here and I'm going to be using some tatashe and also red bell peppers. As you can see, I have removed the seed, and this is one whole onions, and this is scotch bonnet, that's the pepper. I have my blender washed. I'm adding the beans. If you're wondering why the beans is half, that's because I use it for two different recipes. I use it to make akara and this moi elewe. Moi-Moi Elewe means moi or beans pudding that is wrapped with leaf. That is what we are making today. So in there is the scotch bonnet pepper, the washed beans, and here I'm adding some onions. I'm trying to reduce the size of the onions because I don't want the flavor of the onions to overshadow the quantity of the beans. There are different recipes for this moi. This is me adding the tatashe and the red bell peppers. There are different ways to make Nigerian moi recipe. We have the moi that you make with palm oil. That is what we're making in this video. There are other ones that you can make with vegetable oil. We have plantain moi and others. I have the recipe for plantain moi on my channel. So you want to blend it this smooth. After that, pour it into a mixing bowl and we're going to season it next. I can say Moi-Moi Elewe is a Nigerian street food. That is, moi with leaf is a Nigerian street food. Because when I visited Ibadan, I see people selling it on the street and a lot of people are buying it. So I just added the seasoning cube, and this is me adding about a quarter cup of palm oil and salt to taste. Make sure the salt is just the quantity you want, and we are going to mix up everything. Remember, there's pepper and onions in here already with the tatashe or bell peppers in here already, and that is what is giving our moi this very beautiful color. That tatashe is what is giving the moi this beautiful color. If you want to make the perfect moi recipe, always add tatashe to your moi. You are always gonna love it. This is a low budget moi recipe. I'm not adding fish or egg or anything. But if you want to add crayfish, if you have crayfish, you can also add. But me, I'm just making use of what I have at home. If you have been following my channel, I always say that Nigerian food recipes are very easy to play with. You can make them to suit your budget and your taste bud, and they are going to be tasting delicious. This is a modern way of making moi. In those days when they make moi, they don't add this tatashe. It's just the beans and palm oil and salt. Sometimes they don't even add crayfish or mangi. But now there are different moi recipe, including coconut moi recipe. I was surprised when I saw that they added coconut milk to moi. Now to make moi elewe at home, leaf moi at home, you need this wrapping or cooking leaves. So I'm just going to add the bad ones at the bottom of the pot to set as the base where I'm going to be adding the other moi after wrapping it. So this is me trying to wrap it. This is my second attempt at making moi with leaf. I'm not very perfect at the wrapping. I think I made a mistake and I had to take it backwards. When you fold the leaf together, just break it backwards, and then the cone shape, that's where you're going to pour in the beans pudding. Moi is also known as beans pudding. More ways to make moi naija style. How to make moi fail proof recipe. This is so delicious. So after wrapping it, I just put it into the pot. Remember, I added 2 cups of water into the pot. So I've filled up everything. I finished wrapping everything. Now I covered the pot with the extra leaves. If you're a beans lover or moi lover, try this my moi recipe. It is so delicious. Not every time fufu and egusi or fufu and okra. So I've been steaming for about 30 minutes now. The moi is fully cooked. I let it cool down a little bit in order for me to be able to touch it and unwrap the moi leaves from the moi itself. Wow, it's so delicious. You can see the moi is fully cooked, and moi with leaf or leaf moi is a very healthy version instead of cooking with thin or nylon, which is not healthy. Cooking this moi with leaves is a very healthy alternative of cooking moi. It is so delicious. See the beautiful color of our moi. Now it's time to give it a taste. Let's taste and see how it looks. Oh my god, delicious. Thank you for watching.
Click on the subscribe button for more videos.
Leave a like, a comment and a share. Check out my other videos. I upload fufu recipes, egusi soup recipes, egusi and fufu and egusi mukbang, fufu and okra mukbang, African fufu mukbang, African mukbang fufu, Bobrisky videos, fufu mukbang, egusi soup mukbang, all African food mukbang, including jollof rice recipes. And also don't forget that this is Border Kitchen and my name is Sharon. Bye. See you on my next video.